Welcome back to the Sunless Sea. When we last left off, we were at 7-7 and we were back in London with a full crew. And since I think we did all of these things last time, so we're spending 100? Probably. Alright. Go on, open a box. Can't open a box yet. What we have got, I believe, now is 2 of the heirlooms. And we can probably start getting to work on some of these other things, potentially. 7 secrets, 7 Atlantic artifacts would allow me to go for the Monstrous Almanac, which would increase my pages score, but that's not necessarily helpful. What we would need is something like our veils here, so we would need 7 strange catches and 7 secrets. So perhaps that's something I can long-term think about. So if I can get my veil score higher, that's obviously going to pass a higher score onto my next captain. It's something to consider. Meanwhile, of course, trying to get as many more of these heirlooms so I can get a funding boost. With nothing else really I can do here, I can give you a Syrian Enigma for 1,000, but I want to keep that because that seems to be something that would be, you know, kind of helpful. Approved literature, we know we need to get to Khan to do that. The other alternative is Skinlock, which is Port Cecil. But I think what we're going to do instead is I'm going to finally get rid of these. Unfortunately, if we look at our current... I was at 69. I really should find... I mean, it's obviously the Empire of Hands that I got those, so that's probably where. But we're now looking at 92 Yearning Burning, and I think it's probably worth the risk. Unfortunately, what I haven't done, that's why I'm going back now. Well, this is a bit of a waste, but yeah, wasted a whole view doing that. Okay, what we're going to do first, though, is buy supplies. And, of course, this is going to be mostly fuel, since we will need that for the trip. Oh, I didn't notice that. That actually fills up with my whole... Ah! I didn't notice that before. Awesome. Right, 25 fuel. I think I'll pick up 3 more just in case. So I'm going 28 and 7. That'll get me up to the canal. And then we're going to fill up these and find somewhere to get rid of our sunlit boxes. I might actually hold on to them. Or at least hold on to one of them, except there's a good chance it'll be opened by me. Because what I was thinking here is Nuncio. We can use that, we can use them there. Well, either way, I have multiple Terrors of the Sea to attack. Okay, we will... I'll go for knowledge on both of these, actually. I failed in the piece. It's not dead. Dissect it, gain a fragment. Dissect it, gain a fragment. I don't know why it gave me the "it's not dead" warning, but certainly interesting that it did. Might as well do the dock at Quaker's Haven now, since I'm here. No, actually, I will need that fuel when we get there, so that's fine. We'll head straight there. Once we've done that, I should really check what our journal reports say and where we want to go here. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't pick up any coffee. I could have gone that. Alright, where does he want us to go? Strategic information from the Empire of Hands. Maybe I'll go and do that. Oh, ah! Also, did I accidentally press the speed up button? F. Yeah, I must have accidentally pressed the speed up button there. Alright, well, we've had a bit of an entertaining start to this. I've collided into more things than I really should have, and we're going to go up and fill some light boxes and get some money. The good news is, at least on the speed side of things, is that we will be able to just get back to London before anybody has a chance to open the boxes, including myself. And we can purchase supplies when we get up there. So, the canal. We shall, of course, listen for surface gossip, gain a vision for surface. We have 4 of those now. Vanderblight, we can sell those off at, so that's probably something I'll do actually after this video. We'll go up to the Vanderblight and we'll do the supplies style quest that is there. Anyway, the surface. Fill the box. Fill the box. Towers? Oh, what am I seeing here? Hop. Snap it shut. Okay, so we have 5 filled boxes. We have 14 fuel. We're going to go to Naples. Lost a crew on the way. We have 14. Let's go and share some stories. 3 supplies and 2 fuel. We will then cargo around that. We're fortunate. Lost 10 fuel, so we'll purchase fuel and do that again, and then we'll purchase fuel to get back. Oh, but we'll go to Vienna as well, actually. I know I don't have any coffee, which is what I should have done, but still going to do this. We have 5 supplies, so we're going to be a little light on supplies by the time we get down, but still. That's a double success. We're going to have 3,000 gold echo by the time we get out of this. Trying to get to Vienna. Nothing I can do there. So that was a waste of money. So I shall pick up all of the fuel I need. And since it'll take a little while, bear with. Okay, so I've picked up fuel and supplies. I've actually overloaded the thing because I noticed last time I can kind of exploit this. So what we will do is we will return to Avernus. Cost us fuel, and we'll return below. At which point, our overflowed hull will sort itself out. I could probably have bought more supplies actually doing this. And I still have a hold of 35, so actually, yeah, I could really just overload the hull doing this. Mind you, it is only 5 gold for a supply up there, so I have put myself up 25. This is more than enough to go up to Vanderblight as well after this, but I will drop off the mirror catch boxes and get paid. And 5 fuel is enough. We don't have to distract ourselves going to Quaker's Haven, though we might do that anyway. Quaker's Haven? Yeah, it is Quaker's Haven. Also go to Temple Lights off because we just got a load of terror reduction anyway. I might as well just stick with that. Also, let's avoid going into that this time. Yep, heading straight for it, so it's all good. And to Quaker's Haven. Okay, so let's go, and we don't need to reduce terror. We shall, of course, explore the shore. A castaway. Let's approach her. Let's see what's the worst that can happen. She's obviously in need of assistance. Okay. We can towards water. This will be untidy. 30% chance if we decide to attack it, or 44% chance of fleeing. Hey, we're succeeding the Veils challenge. We now have a new Tale of Terror. I should probably try and sell those off as well, actually. Gain a port report, and I think we're done here because I could pick up the Mog, but I don't see a point in it. You don't have the spare supplies. Maybe I should at one point. I'll look up how effective it is. Seem to back off a little from that. And since we have just literally got our food sorted out, I'm going to ignore that. Call the all clear, and we're going to head straight into London. And then I guess we're heading north to the Vanderblight, because we have enough supplies to hold off for that. I can't remember what else I needed, though. But whatever we need, we can pick up for 2,000 gold. I might even be tempted to not get anything just yet. Either save up for a ship or save that money for heirlooms for my future. Or it's not going to give me the prompt. Okay, that's a little worrying. It's a little worrying, certainly. Okay, what I'll do then is I will actually go to the north, and then we'll find something to do with all these boxes, I guess. I'm actually worried that I've got them, actually, now. What is our current light level? It's 122. Oh, this is not going to go well. Alright, let's buy some fuel. We'll load up. It's only 11, but we'll be able to get more in the Vanderlight. Lights off. Let's hope the lights off side of this doesn't trigger certain other events. But I guess what we can do now, if we're going to do this, I can go Hunter's Keep, Vanderblight, oh not Hunter's Keep, Vanderlight with a Codex, Palmerston, and head back around to Nuncio and back around to there. I will have to pick up Vuel, but I can do that at Palmerston, so might even go and get that Skintlock if we can. And you never know, I might be able to sell off the sun boxes somewhere else. But while the terror is currently at 8, I'm happy to just sit here and just head up for the Vanderlight. We're definitely not going in that castle again. Terra. I do enjoy the speed. Crew is fed, 20 free supplies remain. And we can sell off quite a few things here as well, actually. So we dock. Tomb Colony of the Vanderblights, Dusty Glass of Wine. We don't have enough terror to do that. First Curator. Okay, learn the destination for each visit. I think the last tour operator is not necessarily a bad plan. I'm gonna get the port report anyway. This will recruit him as a cook. I already kind of have a cook though. Sample today's special. Purchasing a dusty glass of wine. I guess we could, but no, actually, no, we won't. I will up the Vuel again. This was going to need it. So I can sell memory distance shorts for 7. I can sell memories of that for that up there. I'd much rather keep them actually for something actually better than the money. At this stage, I don't need it. Where's Z-Captain? 171 days apparently. Alright, let's go and find the last tour operator then. Lost tour supplies, we now have 12 tomb colonists. First, to Shepherd's Wash. Where the heck is Shepherd's Wash? Is it going to give me the... I was about to say, if it's going to give me the port names, that's going to get very awkward. Especially if this turns out to be miles away from anything. That looks like it's miles away from everything. Or I don't know where it is. Right. Let's, actually... Nope, not that. Doom. Emperor of Hands, Favors, Lineage. Nuncio, Objective. Okay. Last tour of the Shepherd's Wash. I don't know where that is. Alright, I'm going to look where that is on the map. At least it'll tell me what it's nearby, so I can at least find it that way. Okay, so to confirm, the Shepherd's Wash is actually the Shepherd Isles, which is not too bad. It's kind of on the way to where we're going. And if I go to Nuncio with that, I'm kind of inclined to go straight to Nuncio and then back, actually. I was trying to work out whether that would be better or worse at this point. If I go Mount Palmerston first, I just restock my fuel. So maybe I'll go Mount Palmerston. Yeah, Mount Palmerston, pick up the fuel for cheap, and then do the rest of the trip, because that should be fine from there. Also, imagine this is step 1 of the journey, and I've got quite a few more of these to go. Risk pays off. And we shall eat them up. Gain the terror, gain the supply. And directly to Mount Palmerston then. We are being watched. Approaching Palmerston's reach. As long as the terror stays around the below the 25 point, I'm quite happy to. We could take it on. We could have taken it on before it vanished on us. Well, Mount Palmerston it is then. Okay, so we can go up to the crater and have some interesting discussions here. So I'm going to go tire another cup of honey fungus tea. Instant request. Don't have a case of souls for me. Consider your soul. I could hand over my soul, but what's the consequences of this? It won't hurt at all. Okay. We need some souls for her. I think that's what I'm going to get to here. We need some souls. I'm going to add that on Mount Palmerston's souls. I might give up my own one later, but for now... Okay. Well, you know, that sort of thing happens. So let's go and grab the port report. And let's dig among the ruins, shall we? We do have supplies for this. 3 lamentable relics, 1 outlandish artifact, 10 terror though. Still, that wasn't too bad, and we can definitely sell some of those things off. The outlandish artifact is towards that other thing on that, so yeah, okay, we'll leave that for now. So from here, I do have to go to the Shepherd Isles, so that'll be where I go next. We're going to go straight there. Or, you know, I can actually do what I actually supposed to do when I got there. I'm definitely going to lose money on this trip, I'm sure I am. Right. Oh, no, I was about to say I can't, but there we go. Right, so that puts us back up to 13 fuel. Lights off just while I sort that out. 27 terror. I know I said 25, but I think 30 is actually a fair assessment of things. Let's see where we're going. It could go into Station 3, actually. Oh, this is so cute! He thought he was a match. Loot and scuttle. Cache of curiosities. 4 supplies, okay. That's probably the way to do it. I would get rid of a tomb colonist, but technically passengers rather than goods, but you never know to talk to them. Alright, done. Toss 4 supplies overboard, and we move to Depot A. And again, 20 fragments for killing a pirate ship. Station 3. Can try the gate or search for signs of other visitors. 85 mirrors. So haven't really worked out what Station 3 is about, have we? Alright. I'll leave that alone. I didn't even get a port report there actually, but still. Shepherd Isles it is. And for the moment we will have our light on. As for dock here, on the other side. The good news is I haven't tried to open any of those boxes. So this bodes well for me there. Okay, picnic at the stones. They certainly seem to think so. These are the 3 graves. The tour continues to Polyphreme. Okay, apparently I was supposed to bring them wine. I'm gonna buy some fuel. So Polyphreme from here is down south. I think we'll go Port Cecil. Yeah, Nuncio, Port Cecil, and then we'll see where we actually stand with things. And I might call that a video here because I know I've split this up a couple of times now, so. But I don't mind exploring Nuncio with the light box at this stage because that sounds like something that might actually get me somewhat near to finishing that little bit of quest. A rat barge. Okay. How'd it go? Finished. Okay. And loot and scuttle. Cache curiosities and fucking honey. Which, you know, sellables are sellables. But I want to know the secret of the post officers. Okay. So we'll assemble a port report to start with. We shall explore on the beach. Check surroundings. Okay, we're finished there. We'll do some shift work. Okay, illuminate what has been dark for a very long time. We shall descend into the darkness with sunlight. Finally you reach the bottom. Throw the box open, the air blazes. The floor is carpeted with shards of clay and stone. Signal must be carried and that light can traverse any darkness. No word lost. I've gained a Searing Enigma out of that. As Quality 7, Visitors of a Center Stone. There's no way but up. He will be curious. Okay, we'll tell him what we saw. How much you explain, and I'm glad. Did I likely be to run mad, working wherein as I do? Make a study of what goes on in the back room. We've kind of done that, haven't we? We'll end our shift. Go to the Postman's Tavern. Honor the Postman in what you now know. Yes, definitely. Lost 5 terror. Understanding of postal work is now 8. Trust in Incio is now 7. Go back to the docks. Okay. Explore on the beach. I'm hoping there's something else I can do, actually, but it doesn't appear as if there is. Look but not touch. We've already traded stories about shift work. Yes, I think we've done everything. There's nothing else I can do here. We did get a Searing Enigma, though, so that's something that has some value to us, even if it's just for money purposes. But I may have to look and see what else is around there. Slow to friendship and suspicious. Alright, nothing here then. That's going to help us. So, Port Cecil is the next on the list, and I think we'll call that a video once we go and deal with that. This will get us our Admiralty appointment. Let's avoid the vortex. The silence. So if we can get Skinlock here as well, that's something we want to pick up. Port Cecil. Okay, so we can't buy any Skinlock directly, but there are ways of getting it. Chess. We have a 32% chance. We'll go and gather intelligence. We'll try the Chuffed Chess Challenge. 1 terror, 1 fragment. Let's go again. 1 terror, 1 fragment. I've got enough terror in reserve to try this a few times, so I'm going to go for 5. A disciplined success. Gambits answered. 200 fragments. Gained 1 pages as well. 1 in 4. Alright, fine. 1 terror, 1 fragment. I'm going to push this until I get to 40 terror, I think. Maybe a little less than that. 1 more game. Ooh! I gained 5 secrets from that. I have 6. And gained a number of pages. Extra move. Pawn the bishop 6. Oracle and Coral might be a cave math. Chess players watch you carefully. Okay. Spiraling bishops, the corner roots, the kid and the terrible cream. As you touch one, a deep voice whispers its name. Let's move a knight. An aggressive move. I have one wound. Will you help? I have an assistant and skinned lock. Oh, skin slack, rather. I don't know why I keep saying it's skin lock. Okay. We now have 2 outcasts. Alright, what did I just agree to? Hold on, let me just find this. Prophecies end. Principles end. The coral is changing. No, that's not it. I've missed that completely. I'm going to have a track back in a moment if I can't work this out. Oh, there we go. No, that's the 7 pieces of skin lock we want. That's Khan's Heart with networks. I have cats. This never happened. Okay, I'm honestly not sure what I just agreed to with this. This is definitely not a place to be. Alright. I'll probably have to go back through the video and just make sure of that, but I did pick up an extra guy on of you for some reason. Maybe you have the answer. Invited to dine with you. Seeking the salt lions. Yeah, so I need a strange catch and I need to be in the salt lions. Maybe that's what I needed to have first. Because this is a guy I kind of dragged from my last campaign, so... I also want to keep hold of my secrets, because if I can get to 7, of course, I then can possibly build one of the other contraptions, so... What do we want to do from here? I think we do go down to... Yeah, we're getting down to Polyphreme. Which means I might pop into Khan's Shadow at this point. Yeah, head south and down this way and try and get ourselves to Khan's Shadow as well. Seven fuel, 9 supplies. I think we should probably have the lights off, even though I don't want to. We should be okay. Khan's Heart Gate is Morn, and we'll probably head back to Polyphreme from there. Alright, prepare for battle. Partially tormented, bound shark. Got a bit fortunate they didn't quite catch us, but we have wasted fuel doing this. Okay, so we can use its meat. Or we can go for the Pages Challenge. Digging deeper. We gain free hull, gain free terror, succeed in the Pages Challenge, gain 30 fragments, and have a hunting trophy. Which is all very nice. but can't shadow and polyphreme. And we need to pick up Vuel there as well. We also did more damage than we recovered, but I guess recovering any is probably an okay thing. I do have the lights on because I'm aware we're going to have some issues. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to go through this part of Khan's Shadow. So, Vuel needs to be picked up, and as well as anything else I can grab at this point. I can't sell the sun-filled Chimera Catch boxes, I don't believe, but we'll find out momentarily. Port report. Okay. So if we sell this, that's not going to help us out actually an awful lot. We do have the Crate of Human Souls, which we could go and take to the north, I suppose. But leaving that aside, and this time we will have a lights on, we've got more Vuel at this point. Polyphreme. Then we'll see where we need to go from here. Probably back the way we were. Battle. Or not. Polyphreme will be fine. Our terror's at 37, which is why I'm having the lights on now. If I'm going to make a long trip, we might still have another long trip to go for these tomb colonists yet. Okay. Recruit a bandage colony. The more raggedy ones could pass for tomb colonists. If you're missing a tomb colonist, why would we be missing a tomb colonist at this point? Tour continues to IRM. Let's gather intelligence. Bring material. Quite so. Alright, so where's Irem? We have been there, but I imagine that's going to be... Yeah, that's up there. God darn it. Alright, I might as well head to Godfall. Just get that port report sorted out, and then we'll make our way back up there, I guess. Where's the Emperor Isle of Cats? Because the Isle of Cats, we can actually sell our sandboxes as there as well. So I could go Godfall, Isle of Cats, Visage, and then head up. I also meant to end the video a while back, didn't I? I will do here, though. That's its response. This game sometimes. This game. Till next time.